course, of course. All right. G'day, g'day. Here we are. Day whatever. Games 61 and 62. Let's get stuck into this. All right. Let's do which one you want first? Iraq, Senegal, or France, Norway? Let's go with the big one, France, Norway. All right. Can we say this is the biggest bet game so far? Oh, no, probably not quite, but it's getting there. We are looking at 50% of the money on France, which based on their price isn't a lot. Looking at 50, 35, no, 32, 18. 32 on Norway, 18 on the draw. Master money. A little bit different here. Yeah, Norway made a bunch of changes, is what I believe the lineups were. I don't know. I think I still want to be on the draw here, but so it goes. France don't have their manager has a way of potentially sitting on these games when they're already through. I looked at this two ways. Last night I was looking at it and I was wanting to go parlay, Mbappe, Haaland, brace, anytime scoring, bunch of big prices. And guess what I ended up on? Donut, 25 to 1. Master money is 50% on France, 30% and 20% on the draw, 61% on the under, 68% of the master money on the under. Handicap matches almost to the penny, and we're looking at 61% on the plus goals here. Dive a bit deeper into this, see what comes up. First half, really good action all across the board, pretty much 33% each at 3, which again, based on pricing, obviously there's some exposure things there. Looking at 40% draw, 40% Norway, 20% France on the Masters for first half. 76% of the over 1.25. 72% of the master money over on the over. Spread pretty well balanced there. As we dive into the lower ones, we got Norway first half goals, laying a price under a half. Got some master money pretty strong there. For those just joining, I've had a few questions. What's master monies? That is generally g'day Flack. Master money is arbors, originators, bonus whores, a few other things in there as well. So just trying to sort of let you know where some of the money is. Both teams to score, bunch of money, good two-way action there overall. Looking at 64% of the master money is on the no. Just diving in a little bit further. Usually these France-Norway games have had a bit of master money in the goal scorers. A little bit on Mbappe, anytime goal scorer. Haaland, anytime goal scorer. As I said, I think you could parlay those two up together if you really think this is going to be a shootout, which it could well be. They could go to town. Seeing money on them both to score or assist. Master action. That's the only ones there. But as I said, last night, going to bed, I was pretty much looking for 2-2, 3-3, whatnot. A little bit more research, seeing the lineup changes. Ended up on playing my good old 0-0 in this spot. Bit of a stretch. For those that have reached out on the parlay that we got going, 3 legs up, 2 to go, 150 to 1. Do you cash out? Do you do something? You know what? It depends on your position. You could cash out, reinvest some of it on the double. Not a bad thing to do. But obviously the 2 big ones have gotten up, so now it's a bit of a, what do you do? Will these others play to it? I'll get into Egypt, Iran a little bit later. And what was that? Austria, Algeria is tomorrow. So, Sheikh, man after my own heart, let it ride, he says. It's hard to do anything, but, we'll see what the position is. But we've got the golden rule of hedging. What is the golden rule? My golden rule is if you do it, it loses. No, if you do it, it loses. If you don't do it, it wins, is pretty much how it works out. So sometimes you just have to do a little bit of a, there you go. Sometimes you just got to pay the gambling gods a little bit just to keep them on your side, hedge a little, play the game. Colin Scheffler sitting on top of the leaderboard. What more can I say? I saw last night he was around 2-1. I mean, kick on, my boy, kick on. So that's where that game is. It's still sort of fallen similar coming in. We have a second game. Getting distracted there. Got Colin, my scorekeeper, keeping me a track of where Scheffler's at. As I said, never really do it. Saw the 5-1. Felt like it was just the way to go. Iraq, Senegal, interesting. Very interesting. So between those two, we've got 80% between Iraq and the draw, pretty much balanced between the two, and 20% on Senegal. G'day, Pelin. But master money is 97% on Iraq. So Senegal was a lot of hype before it. They need to win this game to get through. Expectations is they do win this game. But there's a data play. So we got 61% on the under. 54% of the master money is on the over. However, we've got 72% of the money on Senegal and 87% of the master money is on Iraq here, +2. So Iraq +2. 2 is where the most of it sits, a little bit of 2.5 laner price. And then the money coming back the other way is -1.5 laner price. But really strong data play there with the masters being on the plus, the rest of the world being on the minus. We've had this a few times and we've lost this one, but the money's showing up and Senegal just need to win. So 1-0, get up, hold on to it, who knows. Digging in else places, second half, oddly enough, got some master money on Senegal. But here's one, Senegal, total goals. 67% on the over, 100% of the master money is under 2.5 here. So that's interesting. Just trying to see if there's any other plays on this. All right, let's see what else we got going. Got Senegal, got some master money there. I'm guessing that was just a good price at the time, 135, 156 now. Not a lot of corner action. And as we get down to the props, not a lot further down the charts either. So Senegal has to win by 3. I'm using both my phones. Where are we? Yes, that's good. You're definitely right there. No, Senegal only have a goal difference of 3. If they get to 2, Pat, I believe they're in front of Scotland, and then they're pretty much still into the 8th spot. They win by 2 because they got Algeria as well in that those spots as well. So they got to get in front of Scotland. Again, depending how some of these other games fall out, but I think if they win by 1, they get through. If they win by 2, I think they're guaranteed. 3, they get onto a goal difference of 0 and they're locked in there as well. But That's it. Lots of permutations coming in here. Again, bunch of games go, depending on how Egypt and Iran fall. Austria, Algeria, which the last two legs of that 5-teamer, 150 to 1. So it'll be interesting to see how it all comes in and comes up. But let's go back, check the top line of these games before they get going in a few minutes. Soccer, where else is it? Good old Turkey last night showing up in the last second. I don't know how that ended up. The draw would have been nice 2-2, I believe. So the way it goes. And then Australia, Paraguay, well, I mean, kind of fell how expected. I was disappointed a little bit because that 1.5 just felt juicy. And who was it? Was it JJ or someone said the 0-0, and we looked at it 3-1 and sort of said no, thank you. I mean, it would have collected the money. I still would say no, thank you to the bet, but sometimes it's about the result. Well, all the times it's kind of about the result, but there's a method to the madness, and sometimes everyone's madness is different. So if you took the 0-0, congrats on that. And again, I think this is kind of coming in. I'm surprised how little money is on Senegal here, considering it is. I don't think Iraq's shown us a great deal. Total still showing up. Definitely the +2 is the strong data play here with the way the numbers are coming up. Dig a bit deeper into what that +2 money is. Such a bad number on 3-1, couldn't take it. Yeah, it's that's it. A lot of it comes down to pricing. A lot of it comes down to gut and instinct and some of the data and whatnot. A lot of people are just playing around with this, with new models, new things, seeing it's out. Really hard in these games when, again, as Pat says, lots of permutations on what will get you through and things like that. So right now, go the draw, Norway, France. And on the other one, the +2 Iraq is where it's definitely settling in. As I said, surprises, not much money on Senegal. So 1-0, Senegal would be the perfect result with how all the betting stands right now. So, all right, a few minutes till kickoff. All the best, Colin. Keep Scotty chipping along there and in front. Be nice if he's a couple ahead by the end of the day. JJ, France, Norway. Again, there's two ways you can play this. I've ended up going, there's going to be no goals, like the draw. But if you want to have a crack at some of these same game parlays where you can have both the strikers to go anytime scorers, double them up, have them 2+ goals each, double them up. I think that gets around a 50 to 1 shot, but there's been some changes in the lineups here, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out and what the mentality and mindset is. It's hard to see either of these taking a defensive role in this game, just more all on attack. But you know what? We'll see how it starts out, see how it plays, and maybe if there's an early goal, then it'll become a bit of back and forth and shootout and whatnot. So good luck with whatever you're doing, and yeah. Still got another 4 games after these two, so all the best and good luck. Cheers.